Have you heard the news that Apple is getting serious about making iPhones in India? It's true. Apple plans to assemble a big chunk of iPhones meant for the United States market in India within the next few years. This huge move is mainly because of growing trade problems and the risk of heavy tariffs on products made in China. But if you're hoping to open a brand new foldable iPhone or a flashy Pro model with a Made in India stamp anytime soon, you might want to slow down your excitement just a little bit. There's no doubt that Apple's shift to India is real. With the way the world is changing, Apple wants to depend less on China. Big companies like Foxconn and Tata Group are working with Apple to expand production in India. Their goal is to make most of the 60 million iPhones sold in the United States each year right there in India by 2026 or 2027. The good news is that the quality of iPhones coming out of India is already almost the same as those made in China for current models. So for regular iPhones, the future looks strong. But here's the important part. According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, Apple will still rely on China when it comes to making brand new or very complex devices. If you are waiting for Apple's first foldable iPhone or maybe a special Pro model for the 20th anniversary, it'll probably still be made in China at first. Why? Because building a new design from scratch is not easy. It's not just about putting pieces together. It's about mastering new parts, learning new ways to build them, and doing it perfectly. China has years of experience with this, and Apple trusts their partners there to get it right. Moving this type of work to a new location would take a lot of time and practice. Another thing to remember is that made in India usually means final assembly. Many important parts, like chips and displays, still come from China and other countries. Assembling the phone in India helps avoid extra taxes when selling the finished product, but the pieces inside still depend on China quite a bit. Also, reports suggest that making iPhones in India costs Apple a little more right now, maybe around 5 to 8% more than making them in China. Building a full supply system in India will take time. However, companies like Samsung have already shown that large-scale manufacturing in India can work, so it's definitely possible for Apple too. So what does this mean for us as buyers? Over the next few years, we'll probably see more regular iPhones being assembled in India and sold in the United States, but the coolest and most advanced new models might still come out of China first. How fast this changes depends a lot on how trade relations between countries develop in the future. It could also affect how much the newest iPhones cost or even how quickly they are available in stores. Right now, Apple is trying to balance everything carefully. They want to spread out their manufacturing to avoid future problems, but they also don't want to mess up when it's time to release the next big thing. The shift to India is happening fast for today's models, but reaching full independence, especially for the most advanced iPhones, could still take many more years. What do you think? Would you prefer your next iPhone made in India if it meant a smoother buying experience? If you found this update helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next one.